Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Janelle Brown, a Sister Wives star, is reflecting on the joyful moments she had with her late son, Garrison Brown, and how much he enjoyed being a hands-on big brother in their large family. He was always very much involved with the young kids, Janelle, 56, told Us Weekly in a sneak peek of the Sunday, May 11th episode of Sister Wives. He was very mindful of Truly. A montage of home movies showed the late Marine painstakingly teaching his little sister Truly Brown, 15, how to plant, while another footage showed Garrison having fun with the younger kids and enjoying his funny side. Garrison was always somebody who wanted to be working with his hands, Janelle said. He did his best when he was working with his hands. Garrison's affection for his siblings extended throughout the family, as Janelle revealed that he frequently spent time with his father, Cody Brown, and Cody's fourth wife, Robin Brown's youngest children, Solomon, 13, and Ariella, 9. Robin would comment that he would come over every day to see Sol and Ari, Janelle explained in the clip. He was always very much about his younger siblings. Garrison came from a huge family as one of Janelle and Cody's 6 children, and his father has a total of 18 children. Janelle became Cody's second wife in 1993, joining him and his first wife, Mary Brown, as they began to develop their multi-generational family. Cody, 56, continues to build their family by spiritually marrying Christine Brown, with whom he has 6 children. Years later, in 2014, he legally divorced Mary, 54, so he could marry Robin, 46, and adopt her 3 children from her previous marriage. However, by November 2021, the fissures in the family dynamic were revealed as Christine, 53, announced her separation from Cody. Mary declared her split from the family patriarch in January 2023, just over a year after Janelle did the same in December 2022. Aside from Garrison, Janelle and Cody have 5 more children: Logan, 30, Maddie, 29, Hunter, 28, Gabriel, 23, and Savannah, 20. Garrison, 25, died on March 5, 2024, of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. More than a year later, the show showed how his family survived following his untimely death, which was addressed for the first time on May 4. Janelle, who was residing in North Carolina after her breakup with Cody, stated she had been texting Garrison all day long the day before his death. And this was not unusual because he and I talked probably 3 times a day, she told me. I knew he was struggling, the Sister Wives actress added, referring to Garrison's anxiety and mental health issues. And I always just picked up the phone and I always make it a point to just talk to him. She explained to producers that their phone call did not seem out of the norm, and that she believed her kids simply needed the connection. Garrison stopped responding to her texts, but she wasn't immediately alarmed because she knew her son had been drinking. He would go through periods where he was really good and then he just would have a binge just as part of the cycle, she informed the cameraman. When Janelle was ready to sleep, she requested her boys Hunter and Logan to keep a watch on Garrison. She didn't find out until the next morning that Garrison had committed suicide. Gabriel, Brown, had found him, Janelle said. He was like, "Mom, he's gone." "I mean, what do you mean?" He said, "He's gone. He killed himself." During the May 4th show, Cody discussed the terrible loss. "Grief arrives in waves. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Do you understand what I am saying?" Cody explained. "It's just heartbreaking." Sister Wives star Janelle Brown shares a painful and very moving tribute to her late son, Robert Garrison Brown, and the memorable bond he shared with his younger siblings. As the Brown family deals with loss in the public eye, Janelle's memories paint a picture of a committed, kind-hearted young man who made a significant difference in the lives of his siblings. This essay delves into the numerous ways Garrison served as a guiding light in the Brown household, as well as how his legacy lingers on. Chapter 1, A Brother Like No Other. Garrison has emanated warmth, resilience, and calm strength since birth. Janelle recalls his natural desire to take on a leadership role in the family, constantly looking out for his siblings. Garrison was more than just a brother, he was a guide and protector, whether he was assisting with homework, managing arguments, or simply providing comfort. Chapter 2, The Big Brother Effect. Garrison had a great impact on the younger Brown children. Janelle fondly recalls times when he would read bedtime stories, build forts, or organize backyard expeditions just to make his siblings smile. He had the uncommon ability to make each child feel recognized and loved in such a huge family. Chapter 3, Navigating the Chaos of Polygamy. Emotional support might be difficult to come by in a large and complex family like the Browns. However, Garrison made it his job to ensure that the younger children were never ignored. Janelle describes how Garrison stepped in to provide stability and affection during times of family stress, particularly as Cody's relationships with his wife deteriorated. Chapter 4, Garrison's Special Bond with Each Sibling. Each sibling had a special relationship with Garrison. From emotional times with his smaller sisters to brotherly challenges with the lads, he seamlessly shifted his role. Janelle describes how he bonded with Savannah over common interests, protected Truly in difficult times, and shared jokes and projects with Gabriel. Chapter 5, Military Ambitions and Personal Growth. Before disaster struck, Garrison had begun to shape his life with purpose and order, even considering a future in the National Guard. His decision to serve his country reflected his disciplined attitude and desire to be a part of something bigger. Janelle recalls how happy he was to wear the uniform, and how his service goals influenced the younger children. Chapter 6, The Dark Cloud of Family Strife. As Janelle muses on Garrison's life, she is open about the developing emotional gap between her sons and their father, Cody. Garrison, in particular, struggled to reconcile his love for family with the instability of their multiple dynamic. Regardless of his personal hardships, he never let his pain influence how he treated his younger brothers. Chapter 7, The Final Days. Janelle talks up about the final weeks before Garrison's terrible death, recalling quiet times they had and the subtle symptoms of emotional exhaustion he concealed with a grin. She underlines how, even throughout the most difficult circumstances, he stayed emotionally involved in his brother's life. Chapter 8, A Mother's Heartbreak. The pain of losing a child is indescribable, and Janelle's grief is deep and constant. Despite her grief, she finds comfort in remembering the light Garrison brought to their family. She recalls watching old films, hearing his laughter in their home, and seeing his effect in how the younger children now support one another. Chapter 9, Tributes from the Family. Christine, Mary, and even Robin have shared their recollections of Garrison, recognizing his great influence and generosity. His siblings have written letters, posted condolences, and shared images that show how much they adored him. Honoring his memory brought the fragmented family together for a limited period of time. Chapter 10, His Legacy Lives On. Janelle concludes by explaining how she keeps Garrison's spirit alive. She is dedicated to maintaining his memory by donating to military charities in his name and urging his younger siblings to uphold his beliefs. Garrison's room remains unchanged, resonating with the echoes of a life that, while sadly cut short, was full of love, meaning, and effect. In conclusion, Garrison Brown's impact on the Brown family endures despite his physical absence. Janelle's memories and his siblings' steadfast devotion keep his legacy alive. In a troubled household, Garrison was a silent hero, and his story deserves to be acknowledged, remembered, and celebrated.